What makes a good logo design? By the end of this video, you will know the 5 vital elements of a good logo and how you can apply them every single time. For tips and tutorials on graphic design and growing your freelance design business, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. I have used these 5 elements to brand clients that went on to become 7-figure businesses, and you will notice the logos of the top companies of the world apply these 5 points. The first element is the relevancy to the target audience. Under this falls enough information and research in order to know who you are designing for, so you know what will resonate with them. This is ensuring the style fits their industry. This could be childlike for a children's brand, elegant for a real estate brand, or sleek for a tech brand. If you create something for the wrong target audience, you will be hindering that company's growth and doing them and yourself a disservice, because when the client is unhappy, you won't get referrals. But when he is happy, you will. There is something called a creative brief, which is like a questionnaire that should be filled out by the client before every single project you do. Some key points to ask your client in this questionnaire are: what is the message of the company? What sets them apart from others? Who are the main competitors they would like to be positioned against or above? And who is their ideal client or customer? Do they have a specific design style or colors in mind for their brand? And ask them to send you links or images so that you can understand their vision as best as possible. Sometimes they won't know anything or have any idea of the direction they want to go in. And in that case, you will need to do the research yourself. And I always do research no matter what answers they do provide. I look on who the top companies are in their industry. I look on Pinterest for inspiration. I understand the type of imagery and styles their audience likes and create a huge reference folder for this project. This step is what sets apart great designers from the rest. Because no matter how good the design itself is, if the logo doesn't correctly represent itself for that company and that company's ideal client, it won't be a good product in the end. The second element is, can you scale it really small and still see the logo? A way to get the juices rolling is to do tons and tons of small sketches of the logo. I've heard of some designers who recommend to do hundreds of sketches as a minimum. And I have sketchbooks just filled with thousands of logos from different projects. Comment a yes below if you also sketch out your logos before hitting the computer. The cool thing about doing this is that you get to see the image really small and are working it out on this smaller scale. You want to go for making it be readable and simple enough that no matter where it will be placed, it can be seen and printed. Often clients want to print their logos on pens or business cards and have it as the little favicon on their website. Also, now with social media, having a clear logo on your avatar or profile picture is really important. It shouldn't be some complicated illustration, but should be something you can sketch out and see within a 1-inch square. The third element is it recognizable? When you show it to someone, can they tell you what it was or sketch it out from memory after seeing it for only a few seconds? You want to create something that will make an impression in their mind. When you see this logo, do you know what it is? How about this one? That is the effect a logo should have on its viewers. You need to make it to be timeless. And what does that mean? It is critical that you use fonts and styles that are not just trending for today, but will be considered aesthetic in years to come. If you are ever in doubt, you can always never go wrong with minimalism. You often see brands from the 70s and 80s updating logos to bring them up to the current trends. And minimalistic logos tend to be more on the timeless side, as they don't have all the flashy styles that were once popular. Apple is a great example of the 70s look. They then went on to the popular chrome effect of the 2000s and have now settled on the simple, timeless one-color Apple that we all know and love. The last but not least element, the fifth one, is, are you able to turn it completely black and white and still distinguish it? This is the ultimate test of complexity. If it has too much complexity and indistinguishable shapes, you won't be able to still read it when it's turned black and white. And now that you know how to make a good logo, what about getting clients to design those logos for? I've created a guide that will help you to double your design clients if you apply each step. It's in the description below, so check that out. And also check out this video next about learning the difference between branding and logos and how they fit together. And be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.